Kumshi bynta ban pynurlong ya ka Jingdawa ka seng VPP rynkat pat paidbah ban pynkylla ya ka reservation policy na ka liang ka sorkar hadein pakala shim ya ka rai ban Thung da ka expert committee mynta ka si ka kynhun Myntri kala aiti ya ka ni ka kam ha chief secretary ka jylla ban wat Briew ban ya don bynta ha ka experts committee. Mynta kasi ula pyntip baka kynhun Myntri mynta kasi kala shim ya ka rai ban ya chakmat ya ka jing thung kam tang shumi ka Office Memorandum ka bathamai jong ka roster ka ban sami hakini kishi sngi ban wan ula ongru baka rai na ka sorkar kanya chakmat haka thungkam thungjam kade namar lada penjalan ki bantu jing mentoi ki deki khun samla namar lada yai pinslam karata apply kam ki samla ki la ban kanjo shakarata ba kimla shu ban thep kam sorkar ne overage.
As per the notification that was put up an expert committee for the review of reservation policy, the government has decided that a chief secretary and one member from the law department and one member from the um, personnel department, a three-member committee has been put up as a search committee to look for experts who will be able to then be part of this expert committee. It was recommended that this committee should be a 5-member committee and should have experts from different fields, as was mentioned in the notification. Also, very important decision today was taken was that the office memo for the reservation roster amendments were put up today to be made in the reservation roster so that the reservation roster OM is clear. And with these amendments now in the office memorandum, the process of recruitment will also be starting post the office memorandum for the reservation roster that will come out most probably tomorrow or day after. Ask them to do it as soon as they can. So the chief secretary headed committee is going to start their work immediately, and hopefully they'll be able to get the names to the government. As I said, and I've maintained from day one that the roster is a continuous process, and the continuity obviously it starts with 72, but the continuity is there, and we have been maintaining that in the past many years the different positions that have been there have been filled up by certain communities in some case and by different communities in certain cases, and hence whatever the case may be, those positions were filled up, but the roster plotting is required to allow us to know where we are in the roster today, and hence the data that's going to be plotted is going to allow us then to know from which particular serial number do we start now, and that is the main purpose, and hence the advertisements will take place from that serial number, and that is the purpose of plotting the numbers from 1972, and wherever the data is available we are doing it, wherever data is not available we're starting from one. Yes, because recruitments cannot stop. I mean, if you put a stop to recruitment, then many of our youngsters who are meant to get jobs and who are going to apply for them, who will get overage as the days go by, will suffer. And hence, in the larger interest of ensuring that the youth get the jobs, while the review or the discussions or the committees will deliberate on the different aspects of reservation policy, the recruitments will come to be amended now to include certain aspects which will clarify. As I said, we will give the necessary details and the OM to all of you. It will be very technically complicated for me to explain all of the facts, but the recommendations that have been given by the all-party committee to us, we have included those recommendations to amend the OM. It's technically very complicated. I think best is when you read it yourself. So I'll be, as I said, just wait for a day. We will, as soon as the language is fine-tuned, it will be sent to everybody. It will be printed. I think it will be better if you read that because, again, since language is so complicated, I would refrain from not going into something without really reading the OM. So I would, and it's quite long. So therefore, the easiest would be, the point is that, as I said, most importantly, that the suggestions made by the all-party committee, based on those suggestions we have done, based on the presentations that we've been making all this while, the OM has been amended on that basis.